Oh, it's been a crazy busy week and a half. And this is a down day, so I thought I better do an update on this Heller Airbus A320. I haven't been drinking as much coffee because I can't. In the summer temperature, hot and warm temperatures, I'm not motivated to drink coffee, even iced coffee. Ever since I stopped putting sugar and cream in it. So the savoriness of coffee just doesn't go well in warmer temperatures. Even though I feel like I need another drink already. So what have I done? I've just glued these things together. Let me complain. These upper wings, they've got recessed details. But the lower wings, it's raised. Raised detailing. And then we have where the end of the lower wing doesn't fit flush. It actually kind of it sinks into. But you know, this is just, I'm just gonna put this on the ceiling. It's already taken me longer than I planned, which is typical. These are. And I did discover research that the CFM 56 is standard on Airbus A320s. But I don't know what this little thing is back here. Supposedly it's, and of course it don't look right. The back end of this just doesn't look right. You know, this needs to be hollow. That needs to be hollow. But Heller didn't mold it that way. So it's dumb. And of course, the fuselage has never, on all the airliners I've built, which is only about, let me think, it is 6. The halves don't line up well. And on this one, it seems like this fuselage half, I'm trying to remember which port and starboard. Anyway, the left fuselage half, especially back here on the underside, appears to be slightly larger in diameter than the right half. So if you're looking down the length of this thing, you can see that it looks bulged over here compared to this side. And that, I find problems like that. Every one of the airliners I've built so far is problems like that. So I'm gonna have to do some major sanding for the seams, and then of course I might as well just remove sand the raised. At least there's some recessed for the doors, recess lines. But I'll just sand smooth all the raised, because they'll be destroyed when I try to take care of the seam here. Then I gotta do a little research to see are all these antennas present on the version I'm going to build, which is the Airjet. The very short-lived Ireland-based Airjet. Anyway, it's like every time I start an airliner build, you know, they're deceiving. They look simple. Oh, it's just a few parts. Just throw them together and it'll be a quick build, and never is. I always spend a heck of a lot of time on the fuselage, just sanding the joins, and then if there's raised surfaces, sanding that off, and then smoothing the whole fuselage so that when I paint, you know, it looks decent when you paint it and put the decals on. I don't know why they didn't hollow this out. Especially in 1/25th scale. Anyway, so I've been working on that, trying to work on that. Well, I've been busy with all kinds of other things. Let me get another drink. And I've been trying to get this super late birthday build done. Applying these very, what would you call them? They're aftermarket decals, but they're very, I wouldn't say, I don't know. I've used them before on the other airline, and so I'm used to these. They're not user friendly, I mean, I guess, or would not be considered good quality aftermarket decals. I only get them because they have some nice liveries and unusual liveries for airliners, and I'm always attracted to unusual liveries for airlines, but oh well. I also wanted to do a little update on this because this weekend is going to be nuts. There's even more. It seems like as we get closer to the end of summer, which is coming quick, because apparently long range weather forecasting is suggesting that some parts of North America are going to see a very early climatological autumn. Like what I read was saying places that normally see autumn coming in at the end of October, like we do here, is actually going to come in September. And there are signs around here. There's a lot of poplar trees. Their leaves are already turning colors and dropping. And some of the maple type trees, same thing. Very early. And it seems like it's been getting earlier year after year for the last few years. So maybe we're going to have early autumn. Wonder what the winter's going to be like. The winter might be conducive to staying in the house and building models.